went in and arrested 147 people in one fell swoop and eliminated the drug market. So there's no more drugs no drug selling going on at this complex, or overt drug selling, because I'm sure there's drug selling going on everywhere in America. But we ripped out the whole drug market, and now I'm all happy. And I remember going there as politicians do, right after the big drug bust, politicians show up to take credit. Of course, I'm, as if I did all the arrests myself, and I held a big press conference, and we were really good at talking strong. I will not tolerate this in our city. And then I go around just to talk, cameras are going out, I'm going around talking to the kids, and I talk to these two kids, and I don't know how the subject came up about their parents, but I said, where's mom and dad? And they're like, mommy and daddy got arrested last night. And I'm like, now that's a huge problem. So, I'm like, I don't feel good about myself. I said, you really are a buzzkill, kid. I realized that that's the problem we're perpetuating here. And so when we found out what High Point, North Carolina did, and this is again why there's somebody in America that's got some great idea, and we found out in High Point, North Carolina, a great professor named David Kennedy from John Jay College. They did the same thing we did. They studied drug markets, learned everything about them, and then amazingly, they arrested like 3% of the people in that drug market, just 3% of people that had high proclivities to violence. And I think that 99% of us are rational economic actors, but there's 1% in America that does belong perhaps in a prison. Some of them may be under the prison. But they invited 99% of the folks from that drug market, 97% or so from the drug market, to a meeting. Let's get together here. And when the drug dealers walked in, there were pictures of them dealing drugs all around the walls and videotapes running. And it wasn't cops standing up there in uniforms talking to the drug dealers. It was actually community leaders. The woman who was on the block all the time that everybody knows, the minister, and so on and so forth. And the message was, we love you. Different than us. You're part of our community. And what's happening here is just going to give you an in and out ticket to jail or worse. The leading cause of death for young black men in America is murder. So what happened in High Point, North Carolina is they gave them other options and viable options, because most people are making the decisions they perceive as rational. And they crushed the narcotics related violence more dramatically than we did. We were 40%. They were past 60%, 70%. And we said, this is something we need to do. So